I want to point out two final things with this application, this prototype application. So the first is, here is an interface that allows you to filter this list of 7,000 entities. You can filter by form, by SIC code, by entity type, by sector, by who generated the filing, by auditor. This is just the prototype. You can type in a name and it'll search through the list. You can select from various lists. This is a list of peer groups that I've been set up. This is the Dow 30, the Fortune 100, S&P 500, a list of all developing stage companies, a list of companies that have going concern disclosures, commercial and industrial companies, or ones that pass all these tests, which I'm going to show you in a second, or all entities. You notice how the number here changes. So you can also filter these by test. Balance sheet test number 1, balance sheet test number 2. These are for failed tests. Or you can look for specific things that the company reported. So if I click this, every company that reports equity attributable to a non-controlling interest will show up. If I click this, if they report income from equity method investments. If I click on this, if revenues was not found, the company will show up. Here, extraordinary items, and if they have temporary equity. So there are two reasons. I mean, this basically lets you get to an entity. So once you select an entity, so here we have Microsoft, double click it, and here is all this key information that was gleaned from the report. So you notice over here on the right hand side, there's one error, one test that was not passed. So I'm not saying that Microsoft has an error in the report. I'm saying that there's something that doesn't make sense. And this is basically a check. It helps you make sure that the data that you're pulling and working with is correct. So I can do any one of these 7,160 entities. Once I've selected an entity, and then I click this Open Filings Components, that filing is loaded. The list of components is loaded into this frame. You can sort that. You click on any of the components and a rendering shows up in the right hand pane here. You can filter this list. So if I want to see only the statements, or if I want to see only the text blocks, or if I want to see a specific disclosure, say the income statement, I can filter that. Or if I type in any phrase, it'll find the phrase that I'm looking for and then show the disclosure in this right hand pane.